Hello everybody. Right, it's been 3 months since I put a video update on the Being Daddy UK page or YouTube channel. So I thought I would do another one this morning and bring everyone up to date. Let me just check the time, 20 past 2. Just don't want to miss a school run while I'm doing this. Considering it's been 3 months, there's a few things to mention. I think the last text update I put on the page was about Sarah's nomination for a Stars of Lowestoft and Waveney Bravery Award, which was on October the 10th, I believe. So we got invited to an awards ceremony at a local hotel, and well, basically it was as an award ceremony is. You just go through the categories, show the nominees and announce the winners. And I'm pleased to say that Sarah won her award, the Personal Bravery Award. She got a little shield or plaque, whatever you want to call it. Bear with me. Here it is. If I put it over that black chair, you might be able to see the writing. There we go, Stars of Lowestoft and Waveney Awards, Personal Bravery of the Year, Sarah Wright. So she won that. So we're obviously very proud of her. And it's nice to have her bravery, which is so obvious to everybody, acknowledged in that way. She also won a collection of toys and goodies for the kids. And she's going to have a tree planted in her name as well, somewhere in Lowestoft or Waveney. Myself and her parents will discuss where and when that's going to happen. I need to do that with my former employers, because they're the ones who are in charge of that sort of stuff. So we'll do that in due course, and that'll be nice. It'll be nice to have a tree dedicated to Sarah. It's a good story to tell the kids as they grow older, or even now, the older ones. It'd be good for them to see. So yeah, that's a good way to start. Other than that, we've obviously had Halloween, Christmas, both times where we'd usually be celebrating and then some, but we've sort of toned it down a bit, obviously, as you can imagine, because it's the first Halloween without Sarah, the first Christmas without Sarah. Halloween, we would usually all have a big family tea party before going out trick-or-treating. This year, I pretty much did the same, to be honest, but obviously it wasn't the same without her there. It goes without saying. But the same can be said for Christmas, really. We would usually celebrate over the course of 3-4 days, you know, just keep the party going a bit, but we didn't do that this year. We just kept things to a minimum, celebrated on Christmas Day itself, and that was it basically. In Boxing Day, decorations began to come down, which, to be fair, is normal for us anyway, but we would also like have extra roast dinners and have family round and stuff. But this year I just wanted to not sulk exactly, but I just wanted to spend the day on my own with the kids, which I did. So yeah, we didn't celebrate Christmas as we usually would have. I didn't want to overdo it for the kids' sake, but I didn't want to underdo it either. To be honest, I think I done quite well looking back in terms of their presents, because that's something that Sarah would have usually handled. She was always in charge of what the kids got, you know. I would just go to work, come home, and the house would be running smoothly. Sarah took care of everything else, the bills, the food shopping, absolutely everything, and buying Christmas presents was another thing that she took charge of. So to get it right, which I feel I did, is a big relief, if anything, because I was worried about it before Christmas. I didn't want to let the kids down, but at the same time I didn't want to overwhelm them. Lacey especially has been emotional on a number of occasions. She's always been the most sensitive one. I guess that'll carry on. But yeah, Christmas went as smoothly as it possibly could, I would say. And just a couple of weeks after Christmas, 5 days ago to be exact, 17th, yeah, 5 days ago, on the 12th, it was 1 year since Sarah passed away. That's gone amazingly fast, I have to say. It doesn't feel like a year, not in any way, shape or form, but it has been. And it was a Friday. I decided to keep all the kids at home. I gave them all a day off school and Logan a day off nursery, just to spend the day together, basically. We didn't really do much. We went out for lunch and that was about it. We spent the rest of the day, the kids spent the rest of the day doing what they love, which is playing on games and gadgets. And I was obviously happy for them to do that on that day, because it was a hard one for us all. On the day, they were given their memory blankets, which is something Sarah had made before she passed away. They're basically photo collages of her with all the kids on a blanket. So that made Lacey especially again a bit emotional. And she also got her memory book, which is a little book full of photos of each kid and Sarah. So each of the kids have got one, and she's written in there a lot of stuff about the pregnancies, how she met me, our early years together, the kids' early years growing up, any special memories of times with the kids and things like that, and even to the point of her hopes for their futures, some little poems and stuff. Lacey again got very emotional about that. She's the only one who's had her book so far. She's the only one who's wanted it. The others know that they got their books, they just haven't wanted to sit down and read through them for whatever reason. I'm sure they will when they feel the time is right. I'm not going to rush them. They can read it whenever they're ready. But Lacey wanted to read hers in her bedroom on her own, so I left her to it in peace. And she came down in tears about 5-10 minutes later. Obviously it was an emotional read for her, but it's another good thing that Sarah did before she passed away. She put her diagnosis and prognosis to the back of her mind and brought her kids to the front of her mind. They were always her first thought. She knew that they would want these kind of things to look back on, this book, these blankets, the special teddies that have got her voice in, the little mummy dolls. She prepared all of these for these reasons. She knew that the kids would want things to look back on. And again, that's another sign of the bravery that she's shown. And that's why she won that award, in my opinion, because she put all thoughts of her own well-being to the back of her mind and just thought of her kids. Everything she done was for the kids once she knew that she was going to die. And that's an amazing thing to do. I don't know how I would face that situation, but I've got that inspiration now should I ever need to. As for future stuff, we've got not a lot coming up, to be honest with you. We've got no real plans. With my depression, keeping plans is difficult anyway. I booked a holiday for August, so hopefully I'll be driving by then. I just sent off for my renewed provisional license yesterday, so hopefully I'll be starting driving lessons soon and can get that sorted. At the tender age of 35, not a moment too soon. Yeah, that'd be a big bonus if I can get that under my belt. I can set us up for a good year of days out and stuff like that, I guess. So that's my main aim at the moment. And all going well, the holiday I've booked we will be driving to, so fingers crossed. Other than that, I don't think there's anything else to say. The kids are all healthy, so what more can you ask for? Happy as well, I guess, but you know, there's only so happy kids who have lost their mum are going to be, especially this time of year around an anniversary of the death. So things are hard, but we're getting on okay. I will update you again if anything major happens, guys. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.